And we're live. Hi everyone, this is Amateur Gamer, and now we're returning to Civ 5 Vox Populi as I return to the A to Z Nation playthrough, with this being the last video of, well, with Assyria. Things are not looking too good. Happiness, I'm not doing too well. Apparently, I have... Really? Really? Wait, what? Why are we suffering so much unhappiness? Passport. Batch passed? Okay. Cold War pass, got it. Let's do that. I don't. At this point, it doesn't matter because I have made sure that victory is secured before I show this. So it was a bloody mess. Actually, let me say first. So it has been a bloody mess, but luckily I didn't have to go into any wars. Greece had been on a conquering spree, conquering Polynesia, conquering the Aztecs, and they are actually close to diplomatic victory. Somehow they passed world ideology and United Nations. So yeah, that happened. So luckily for me, what happened was, with my ability, I made sure that we... Does it not show here? Okay. So make sure we passed possible resolution. Okay, first I made sure International Space Station was passed, because since I had the most production, I could get the gold, which means that 33% more science. I get free scientists and one-time research boost. And in addition to that, I also got a couple of important, well, I say a couple, but really the ones that actually matters. So International Space Station, the 33% more science. I got a Hubble Space Telescope that gives me 2 free scientists. And those 2 are the only one. And of course, what happened was I actually got some nationalization for... I don't think I got nationalization. Maybe I have. Anyways, the extra science is nice. And in addition, the internal trade route will be stronger because now this works. And I also got Space Flight Pioneer, great engineer and great scientist. And of course, expanding great people gives science, which starts adding up. And I also made sure, I also went rationalism so I could get enlightenment to get that free tech, which sees me actually 12 techs ahead of the second place Indonesia. And right now I've already built 3 boosters and 1, I don't know, that's cockpit? Stasis chamber. So right now I have the engine, and I also have the cockpit. Total, let's see, how much did I... So this one I have 4,000 hammers left, 4,000 production, at the other 12,000 production. So what I did is made sure that none of you have to go through it. Like, it takes forever to process through the turns. It was getting close. I mean, there was a chance. No, I don't. Culturally, there wasn't, unless I really dedicate on that, but that wasn't gonna happen. I don't remember what happened last video. Like, Indonesia got sanctioned, and then Indonesia managed to get unsanctioned. Right now, Alexander's going for diplomatic victory, but I'm like, nope, not on my watch. So right now, I have all of these engineers stocked up. So right now, I mean, because of the Space Flight Pioneer, you can actually finish space parts with great engineers, which actually takes a while. Oh, apparently you can't finish. Okay, it's fine. So I also made sure that all of my caravans are going to my capital, which is actually really ridiculous how much I got in total. I wasn't maximizing things earlier, but eventually I'm like, okay, I'm gonna maximize this. So right now my capital, I don't have a golden age, but right now I have almost 2.5k production. So this is you're a fool, I don't care. So this is with the mendicancy enhancer belief for my religion. VOT plus 50% yields, I think. Let me check. And then there's also the industry that gives 33% yields. And then finally you have, I think it's called Iron Curtain. I don't actually remember. Comes United Nation. Signed delegates. Wait. Oh, he's one. Oh, wow. He's actually one short. Wait, so. Oh, wait, no, but even. This is the host. He still has to vote for it, so. He's lost. Even a few extra turns wouldn't have been enough. But it's been a bit closer than like. So right now I got that, which means I only need the cockpit. And I'm just gonna use my great engineers. Apparently you can't finish. Yeah, you can't finish. And what's interesting is, but by being friends, actually at one point we managed to decolonize Greece. So what ended up happening is through being friends and allies with some city-state, like all of these units were actually gifted to me by the city-states. And as a result, I'm actually second in military just because my units are so advanced. And that might be what was deterring them from attacking me. It's definitely a lot closer than I would have liked, but you know, overall, hey, survived. I mean, income-wise, wait, decadent. I mean, Greece was losing cities, but I think they're doing a bit better. Still, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, this has been an interesting game. I will admit, 15 owned cities was way too much, like way too much. And I definitely needed to think better how I need to like improve happiness while at the same time raise not raise my maintenance to ridiculous values. Like, let's see. Yeah, so I'm using 52, so my unit maintenance is pretty high, but building maintenance is the highest amount. It's ridiculously high. And since I'm doing internal trade routes, I don't actually get gold except for my. Yeah, that's a bad example. Except for my corporation, where basically if I have Nineveh that sends a trade route to my capital because I have nationalization. Offices also count as franchises, so basically I actually get the bonus, which means that I get 10% gold. Like otherwise, I have to send to foreign cities that contain franchises, which would be a lot harder to do. I mean, actually, if I send them en masse, I probably would have won cultural victory. But anyways, I wanted to go science victory. This is change your people to preferred ideology freedom. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know what it will do. It might just ruin my odds of winning, so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, this is Iron Curtain. So free courthouse upon city capture. I mean, it's an interesting one because this is not autocracy, but I guess this works for war. But what's the most important is plus 200% food and production from internal trade routes. That is huge. And then, of course, city connections generates 5 gold and production. Wait, how does that work? So here, does it say 5 gold? Yeah, from city connections. And then I guess 5 is from, yeah. Okay, I see what that does. It's not much, but it's nice to have. So basically, I have Iron Curtain 200% food or production. I gotta stop doing that. And then I have 33% increase for internal. I have 50% from internal trade routes. And then I have mendicancy plus 2 food and production scaling with era. And these add up to, I mean, each of these trade routes you can see right here, 122 production. Which is how I'm actually getting these very quickly. That's how I'm getting like 2.5. I mean, I didn't build everything, but I try to maximize. So what happens is all my cities, at one point I was trying to get writers, and then afterwards it's just get scientist specialists so that I could quickly get out great scientists so I can just speed through everything. That's why I have such a huge lead now in terms of science. And of course, getting the engineers also helped a lot because they helped me get the wonders sooner. And by leading in hammers, I was able to complete the projects that I really needed. Because I do think that without International Space Station, I would struggle a lot. Because that 33%, well, not struggle a lot, but it would be a lot closer. But overall, I felt the ideal playstyle was when I hit industrial, start building a military, and then just start going on a conquering spree. I think that would be the ideal case. I missed that opportunity, but partly because my laptop can't handle it. Like, it's already taking a long time to process. If I have to build a proper navy and invade, I mean, the turns are gonna take forever. It doesn't matter if it's my turn, their turn. I mean, look at this. 486. I have 2,000 more production. Like, that's how broken it is. So yeah, overall, I mean, what is annoying is that you could actually get... Wait, resources +1 trade. Oh, that's only +1. Okay, I thought that was +2. I don't know why. But yeah, +2 here. The internal trade routes. It's quite powerful. I didn't bother with guerrilla warfare. I didn't even experience any wars later on, so it didn't matter. And the spies, they might have been nice, but they weren't very necessary. But man, I honestly don't think I won science victory before, so this is a first. Now, Greece is gonna be like, hell yeah, I've won. Well, you won the host, but you lost the game. But yeah, the thing is, like, Greece made a huge push by eliminating a lot of his neighbors. Wait, what? Wait. Everyone voted for me, and apparently we had enough? That is hilarious. Oh yeah, and at one point, it was really funny. I say sanction Greece, Greece says sanction me, and then Indonesia said repeal sanction for him. So in the end, it's like no one's sanctioned. At least I don't think so. Yeah, no one's sanctioned. And somehow I'm the host. Man, Alexander, you suck. I didn't bother building the... Wait, I think I could finish that just for fun. I mean, I have all of these great engineers. I thought you could finish, but apparently you can't. Oh, you can't? Apparently not. Let's wait a turn. I mean, there are no nukes. Wait, can you... Actually, don't know. Can you actually nuke... Like... Nuke a city with a space part that hasn't been added and it would destroy it? I actually don't know. I mean, there's a reason why I ban nukes, because I feel like for humans it's too easy. Like, you know how to strategically target a nuke, maximize your damage. And this is what I mean. Like, I haven't built, like, if you remember, at one point I was building some Cuirassier and some musketmen. And then that's it. Well, and corvettes. And then that's it. After that, I just stopped. And now I'm 96% happiness. I don't even know. Oh yeah, one thing I will say about happiness, the double happiness from industry for luxuries is actually huge. But eventually the stress gets really out of control. I don't even know how you're supposed to fix it. I mean, you're supposed to build certain buildings. I mean, there's public works, yet there's also, I mean, strategic defense system gives +1 happiness, but it's 10 gold maintenance. Very expensive. You have military base that's -2 on happiness from distress. Apparently it's not a problem for my capital. Surprise! But overall, I mean, like, Indonesia isn't really geared for, I mean, Indonesia like took the lead, but he's not really geared for any victories. Like, even now he hasn't got a solid hold on Greece. It's not just me. I mean, I probably have a better chance at winning culturally. He did try to pass like passport system and it failed miserably. Anyways, this is interesting. Air defense. Alright, let's finish this. Ooh, it's a lengthy one. I guess I have to wait for next turn. No, okay. So yeah, overall this has been an interesting game. Now I will say, under the right circumstances, the Iron Chariot could be very powerful, because instead of needing to get 3 techs to get horsemen, which is the wheel, animal husbandry, and then military theory, now you could just go mining and then bronze working, and then you could go straight to it and then grab statue of Zeus, and then that could work. And I mean, here was the worst case scenario where Rome actually went for, actually they, no, actually this wasn't the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario would be, like, worst case scenario for a civ that doesn't have a spearman replacement unique unit would be a civ that goes directly for spearman. Rome didn't do that. Rome went for archer, and you know, by using my mobility I was able to remove them from play, and by the time Rome got spearman it was already too late. Their city took a lot of damage, and it's really weird, but sometimes the AI does move their garrison unit out, which, you know, for Rome it's GG. So looking at demographics, production pretty good. Gold, I was dropping. I mean, I need to figure out how to better manage gold. I think if I go statecraft, gold wouldn't be an issue, because there'll be 6 extra gold, and then if I go industry, that's a percentage. I mean, it will start adding up. Land, I mean, Indonesia eventually passed me, but it didn't matter because it doesn't translate to hammers. Soldiers, honestly, if I was serious about building a military, I would have won by domination. But the thing is, my laptop can't handle it. And I want to get science victory because I honestly couldn't remember if I ever. I don't recall at all. So I'm gonna assume I didn't. So approval, the highest. Literacy, of course, the highest. Population, I'm okay. I mean, I can't handle any more population. Any more population and that unhappiness will destroy me. The person I feel like specialists, they're at a weird location. I like I will post something in the forums because I hope it gets changed. Because overall, I feel they're at a really bad position, but that might just be me. Anyways, I am just gonna end the video here. I know this is short, but you know, let's go beyond Earth. Oh, I didn't. Oh, now I know. Right, there's Beyond Earth, the actual game, which isn't very popular. I think it's less popular than Civ 6, and that says something. Anyways, this is gonna be the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm so glad I finished Assyria. Now, will I keep going with nations? I don't remember what's the one afterwards. I might not wait for the patch. I mean, there are quite a few things I need to learn, and I feel like it hasn't been just this patch. There's a lot of management and stuff, and you know, those things I could work on now and not have to wait. Anyways, this is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.